You don't see slow running like this often now, Gage, do you?
It can go slower, you know.
I know it can. It's bloody impressive, like. And there's no suspension, is there?
Nope.
Just fixed axle.
There's some slight slop, but that's all you really need in something that small. Unless you're a 2mm society nutter.
Nothing wrong with fine scale. Can't diss fine scale.
Yeah, 2mm.
Yeah, it's good. It's 2mm fine scale is good. It is. Well, it's better than end gauge with those pizza cutters, let's be honest. Yeah. And it's still going. No stall yet.
Right, it's lunchtime. Where's the Captain Morgan's?
Yeah, he likes his rum.
Oh, yes.
It's still going. Yes! Now it's pushing against the end.
This train terminates here. I didn't like that.
No. Adam just taking some pictures. Yeah, it's just a good knack of influencing people to model things I wouldn't normally do.
Power, persuasion, and blackmail.
Duel gauge. Never in my life did I think I'd ever actually contemplate modelling duel gauge, but it's happened. That was easy to install, as I'm sure you know, but we need to figure this bit out. I think this is probably the answer. But there you go.
It'll be interesting, I think. Might not work.
Wrong way.
Yes. Well done.
Bosh.
Absolutely smashing. Literally.
Yay! It's more fun to be silly.
Bit psychotic.
Just like him.
And like that.
Crazy Geordie bloke. Well, you're from Gateshead. Is that classed as Geordie?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm a Midlands mong.
He's not wrong.
Rhymes. So anyway, that's what's happening. Boom, ba ba boom. And I'm probably going to get this to go into a warehouse or something. Yes, this layout is illogical. I really don't care. I'm just trying things out. It's fun. Make all your cock-ups on it. I quite like this though.
I wonder who helped you do that.
This bit that needs finishing, yes it was you. That bit needs finishing, but I'm thinking, should I leave it because it looks a bit like a fire's been there? Kind of convincing.
Finished.
Chavs have been there. Yeah.
Sorted.
Trying to work out the electrics and the actual style of point work based on this picture. So far we've come up with this, but whether it's going to work or not is a different matter. What do you think?
It'll be fine. I mean, if it shorts and we blow something up, then
It's fun.
Yep.
Yeah. Revised.
Smart lads, aren't we?
Yep. Question is how to do it without making a complete pig's ear.
Oh, it's going to happen. We're going to bugger it up.
Yeah. We've got one track gauge that I made, so it can't be that good, which is here, if it's focusing, got no idea. Basically the weight of a wagon, little bit of support in the wagons, and I just bodged it up. It's worked though. So the idea is now this bit here, which is kind of going to be there, sort of. I'm thinking slit the disc here, insulated fish plate there, do a little, well, red bit, join it underneath to this bit, cut another piece here, and then this bit I'm not sure how much I'll need, so you've got to stick a new rail in at an angle. But the question is how to measure it accurately instead of just bodging it. Got any ideas, Adam?
Rum.
Rum, that sounds good. Rum and model railways, what a combo.
Right. First thing we need to do is... Well, I need a cigarette, he needs a beer. Then we need to start slitting stuff. So we want to start in this sort of area. See, I'm not daft, I do know what I'm doing. So, cut the slit at the right sort of angle, solder up that bit, and then we'll get our gauges in and work out where to bend this rail. Make sure it's perfect, which it won't be.
Right, down there. Slitting disc, cut that, took the rails out. The idea is to now slide this into the two chairs, then bend it out. We can start building a crossover, all being well. Or it might turn into being a complete pig's ear. I'm not sure yet.
Come to the documentation of a WASIC.
Well,
Very shaky camera for your viewing pleasure.
cutting out the webs, so well, there you are. Should be enough. Bollocks.
Oh, Gavin, is this Nutella?
Not quite, but I'm sure it tastes crunchy.
Oh! It tastes good!
Just estimating the position of these now, because we've kind of got railing. Sort of. But we'll see how it goes. Hello. It's nearly 5 to 9 at night. We've been cracking on. So what we're doing is we're doing interlace and sleepers. It's probably incorrect, but I'll give it a toss. Right, interlace and sleepers. I've done the first V. I had to guess at the actual angle, but here we go. Have a look at this. We've got the V nicely. Right, in. Our Bodge little 009 gauge that I built. Seems happy everywhere we put it. Yes! So, there's this little wagon. Seems happy as well. Just got to clip off the chairs. So what we're going to do next is put this rail in here. That turns into the wing rail. Gap it for the electrics layer, then we can put the other bits in. So, I'm pretty excited. Now it's starting to look like it's going to look like what it has. Yeah. So, anything to add, Adam?
Nope.
No? Okay. Little progress report. I've done this. Adam's now chairing up. And tabbing up as well.
Hi. Yeah, it's going very well. Stuff runs through it really smoothly, which is good. There's a slight gap where some of the smaller wheels kind of go down, and Dolgot, because it's got a long wheelbase, kind of says no when it goes through the bend. But
only a teeny pinch point. Just
yeah,
a
it
wee
just needs
bit.
a little bit of filing.
Yeah.
Other
bodge
than that, can crack on with the straight, and well, the frog for there for the check rail and that wing rail.
So look at the plan again.
Jesus.
Yeah. So we've got the red frog done, obviously, but then we've got to do the blue one, pretty much. What time did we start this?
Oh, 1974.
Yeah, been on it a while. Pretty constant. Do you want a light?
That one or that one? Yes, I'll have this. I'm not allowed to smoke now, just remember.
There you are. Said you can have one. There you go. Happy now?
Smoke, alright. I'm a train.
Nice. Right, Adam's left, so I've finished the point off. It works. Phew. Get in focus. Right, it's a bit of a mess. Some things are inaccurate, like the interlace sleepers, completely pointless. Should have just extended the normal sleepers. Some of the chairs have been melted. Some of them are covered in glue blobs. It leaves a lot to be desired. It's not exactly what you would call accuracy. The flangeway gaps on the 009 side are a bit bigger. I did that on purpose. But this little area here is quite a wide gap, and sometimes the standard gauge things dip into it slightly. 90% of the time, more than, they stay on, but occasionally they fall in. So yeah, it's not perfect. But to test it properly, what I've done is brought this Bachmann Scar Louis, which cost me quite a lot of money because there's a big supply and demand issue, but never mind. So poke. You go too slow, it'll stall, but most of the time it's fine. That's because I forgot to flip the switch, which is there. Right, now it should go over it. I had to wire it to a switch. There we go. Happy days. Now Bosch. Right. Wasn't quick enough. There's probably a pinch point and need to file off inside it. But I did try this with the gauge master controller that's hard to actually install properly, and it ran a lot smoother. Oops. So either way, I hope you can see that this is working now. Right, so flip the switch again, bear with me. You see the crossing works on the standard too. And it seems to be working quite well there too. See this little pipe here? That's idleness. I just put a jumper from this rail to this rail because I couldn't be bothered to go under, back and up. But as an experiment, it's worked. So I'm pretty happy with this. This was bodged in using C&L FlexiTrack as well, so it was really difficult. There was no scale drawing, There was no template. This was purely done by a photograph and me just bodging it. Right, so it's, as an experiment it works. I'm happy. I managed to sort of mix two standards together, have a bit of fun, and I've put my foot in the door of 009, so Adam, you've got a lot to answer for. And he made this too, this little straight piece. Done a good job. I've had to clip the top of the keys off because this was made using the same components I used for P4 track. Get in focus. There we go. So I'm happy with that. The plan is to extend it this way. Probably split off a point here, a wide point maybe. Not sure yet. We'll see what happens. So yeah, see you in the next vid.
Right, scale is a really important thing when you're modelling. You have to get it right. No matter what gauge you're using, narrow gauge, metre gauge, which is narrow gauge as well, and standard gauge, broad gauge, and as you can see here, we've got it bang on. It is good.